We're at 2018 Watkins Glen 6-hour race this weekend, and we have a guest. But first, we had a story a few weeks ago about the electric personality, and here he is live. Romain Dumas is here at Watkins Glen to race a 6-hour. They recently just got the pole for the race tomorrow. Romain, welcome.
Welcome.
It's great to have you here after last weekend becoming the king of the hill. How has this last month been for you?
Well, it was a busy month for sure, between testing in Pikes Peak, Le Mans 24-hour race, Le Mans first test day. So I flew back and forth 3 times in US. So it was Pikes Peak test, Le Mans test, Pikes Peak again, Le Mans race, Pikes Peak race, and now here we are in Watkins Glen. So a little bit busy.
It's been amazing. And just before Le Mans, you raced in the Blancpain series in Europe?
Yeah, exactly. You are right. The day before the Le Mans test on a Saturday, we had a race in Blancpain series. So we flew overnight to Le Mans, and on a Sunday we are driving the RSR car in Le Mans.
And the 24-hour Nuremberg.
Yeah, Nürburgring 24 hours was before, but I think it was in May. But you know, since some weeks or months, I don't really know which date we are. We just continue to the next race, next event, next test. Actually, I fly from here on Monday, arrive on Tuesday direct to Spa. Will be a test with Porsche, and after we do an historic race in Le Mans Classic with Porsche next weekend, and the weekend after we do 3 days of testing with the rally car for Porsche, and after Goodwood with the electric car. So, yeah, it's quite busy.
This has probably been the busiest season you've ever had in racing. As our readers know, that Romain won the championship for Roger Penske in the DHL Porsche Spyder, and here we are. It's 10 years later, and you're busier than you've ever been. How do you separate all this? I mean, going back and forth from Colorado to test Pikes Peak. I know I went there a few years ago with you, and I witnessed it. And this year in the Volkswagen electric car, setting a record, blowing Sebastian Loeb right off the hill. How do you separate all of that and the challenges?
Well, actually, since 10 years, the time with Penske, it was the time with the Spiders. At this time, we were only doing this LMP2 program. Plus, I was doing on the side Le Mans already with Pescarolo and so on. But it was not so many races. But back to 2009, I created my own team in France, and I started to do some rally. And from rally, after became this story with Pikes Peak. So now we have for rally, we have customers. So it means with Porsche all the time. So it means I still doing rally to develop the car, also for the factory now. So yeah, you get more and more involvement in Pikes Peak. This year we have 3 customers. So at the end of the day, you know, for sure I prefer to drive. I prefer to, like here, arrive to a good team, jump on a car, be fast, and that's the best. But you know, I get in a kind of machine that I like to do all what I'm doing. You know, the last 3-4 years, Pikes Peak, Dakar, I drove each kind of car. And yeah, always have fun, so I will continue to that. Now in September, for the first time, I will do WRX. I will do a race in Rallycross in World Championship also.
Nice.
So yeah, I enjoy, and yeah, you know, when the performances are there, it's always good.
It's amazing because in 2016, he won the 24-hour Le Mans for Porsche, jumped on a plane, and went and did Pikes Peak the following weekend and won it. I mean, the guy is just, he's amazing. And, the Volkswagen electric car is just an amazing project. 9 months, they put it together and put you up there. And how did it really feel going up that mountain with that?
Well, first of all, the project was just incredible. When Volkswagen contacted me last year in Pikes Peak for this project, first of all, my first idea was to get one engine and to put in my own car for Pikes Peak this year. But when it became a story to be an electric car, it was clear that anywhere it has to be a complete factory deal, and Volkswagen put the car together. We took some people from my team into Volkswagen, so that was very nice, and quickly everybody was fitting very good. But the technology of the car was so complicated that even last week before the race we were really not sure what will happen. But to drive the car with so much downforce, for me it was, I think, except the Spider, the best car I ever drove, even between tree and rocks. So the car was just crazy fast. In cornering, it was very good, a lot of power for sure. It was the best compromise, I think, for Pikes Peak to have an electric car. The race is short. With electric, you have a lot of power. It's
and
easy.
the power doesn't drop off going up to the
exactly.
top.
But you know, now with a good engine and with turbo engine, you can carry the horsepower to the top too. But it's more easy to drive. For sure, you have more torque. The bad point is still the weight, definitely. But the chassis was just amazing with so much downforce. You know, when you have no rule, you can do what you want. And when you can do what you want, and if you're a good engineer, you enjoy a lot. So at the end, when you're a driver, you also enjoy that.
Well, we really appreciate you taking the time, and we wish you luck tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, it could be another win.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the team is fast. We were fast on practice all the time in the top 3. So we'll see tomorrow. I mean, the competition here is high, but very nice championship again. 3rd time this year I'm here. I really like here, the atmosphere, the championship. I would like to come back a little bit more often for sure.
Well, and it's good to have you in the U.S. Good luck this year. Thanks a lot, Romain.